Taurus, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. And your strength. Your near future. So the energy that I'm definitely getting from you, it's showing up in the reading. Going through a transition for sure. This is a lot of kind of picking up the pieces, kind of trying to move forward with your life. Definitely getting a sense of that, but also getting a sense of it through the cards. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. I should have just looked at the bottom of the deck. So the death card is showing up here. This is death and rebirth. This is that Pluto energy, really significant when it comes to making changes in your life. That's definitely where you are right now. It's about getting rid of all the old, something that doesn't work, something that's been holding you back, really forcing yourself to go forward. And this does feel like you're forcing yourself. It feels like you're really digging deep to try to find that positive energy in order to turn things around, in order to turn maybe the situation around or your perception of the situation, kind of looking for the positive among all the negative here. That's what you're doing. That's what this feels like. When I look at your current energy here, I've got the Magician. So this is Mercury energy, all about manifestation. Love to see that. And with the Four of Cups, you're trying to manifest some sort of offer. You want somebody to come towards you. You want something to happen here. But you're also doing it from a place of trying to get yourself out of something negative. And it's almost like if you could just manifest something positive, that's going to help you in this transition, really move on from something here that just didn't work for you anymore. I should have looked at the cards a little bit more. That's definitely showing up. When I look at what you need to focus on, the Queen of Cups is showing up. So the Queen of Cups, male or female, this is about self-care, self-love, making sure that your needs are being met. When I look at the past energy here and I'm getting the Nine of Swords, this is a lot of anxiety. This is headaches, sleepless nights. I'm getting a sense of fear connected to, which is common when you're kind of moving away from something and you're ready to move on with your life, or you kind of know that you need to move on with your life. There is this fear of letting go because it's comfortable. That's the energy that I'm picking up here from the past. Whatever this is, and this is in the past, so you had this kind of attachment to it that you aren't quite ready to fully let go, but you're in this transition now, so it is about releasing it. Your strength here is actually healing. That's what this Three of Swords is telling me. So the Three of Swords, healing from some sort of heartbreak. It's usually connected to love and romance. Sometimes this is connected to a third-party situation. Third party can also mean a lot of things. It doesn't necessarily mean that the person was cheating on you. It just means that somebody else got in the way of your relationship. Like if you're dating somebody and they have really overbearing parents, that would be a third party where the person's mom got heavily involved and kind of put a rift between the two of you. It could be that kind of energy. Whatever this is, whatever caused your heartbreak, you're healing from it. You're really digging deep, trying to find within you whatever you need to do in order to be able to move forward. It is happening here. You are going to find that. This is the card of Sagittarius showing up in your near future. This, to me, right now, it is Temperance energy. We've got a lot of November happening here. We've got Scorpio energy. So this is starting at the end of October, goes through right towards the end of November, and then that's where Sagittarius picks up. So there's a lot of November energy happening here that may or may not be significant to you. I just wanted to highlight this because it really just stood out all of a sudden, and actually underneath that Death card was the Fool card. And so we're looking at a brand new beginning. But this Temperance card, it's all about this balance. And you can see it here that Archangel Michael in the card has found it within himself to really fill his own cup, make sure his own needs are being satisfied with whatever he is doing here. And that's what that Queen of Cups is really instructing you to do. So when you focus on your self-care, your self-love, it's going to look a little different for everybody here. That's what helps you kind of balance yourself on the inside here. And I love to see that because it's actually showing up in these external factors too. This King of Cups that's showing up is not an external person. This is another version of you, and meaning King of Cups, Queen of Cups. We all have masculine and feminine within all of us. And this is just that integration of the two. This is what you're working on. Literally what you're working on with that Seven of Pentacles energy. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your own emotional well-being right now. You're doing exactly what you need to do. We are about to have an eclipse in the sign of Libra. So a new moon in the sign of Libra on October 2nd. And this is all about relationships, but it's also about balance. That's what you're doing right now. So whatever you feel like is happening, it's happening for a reason, because we are about to have this brand new beginning during an eclipse with that new moon energy. And so this is really kicking off something new here. King of Wands is showing up in your hopes or fears. This is about wanting to take some sort of action, wanting to move forward, not looking back. And here we go. We've got the eclipse showing up here in your potential outcome. So there is something that's happening here. And I'm getting a sense that a veil is about to be lifted for you. You're about to see the truth in a situation. And it has a lot to do with the healing progress that you made. You weren't able to see how far you've come until you hit this moon energy. Something is really going to be illuminated for you. Let's see what additional details I get. Okay. So with the Hermit card, or the Hermit, the Magician card, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Mercury is Virgo. It's also Gemini. That's interesting because I said the Hermit, which is also Virgo. But what I'm getting clarifying all of that is the Death card. The Death card came out. So the same card at the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely going through some sort of transformation. The goal of this transformation is to not only make you happier, but it's about achieving your results, whatever goals and dreams that you have, whatever you've been working towards. You've put in a lot of effort so far. And so if part of the heartache that you're healing from, there might be a point in time where you recognize whomever this past person was, they weren't going to allow you to achieve your goals and your dreams. Whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, it feels like this person was holding you back in a way. Even if you don't see it right now, that's part of that moon energy. You're going to start to recognize just how much of a hindrance this person was. Maybe ultimately at some point you would have achieved those goals, but at when? Because it feels like you're really meant to achieve them much sooner than if you had stayed with this person. The timing of that. Let's get more details here. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. With the Wheel of Fortune. That's exactly what's happening here. The Wheel of Fortune is fated events. Eclipse, fated events. And so that self-care, that self-love, you are meant to do this right now. This is what actually turns things around for you. This eclipse is going to be significant for you. With this Wheel of Fortune card, don't ignore it. Don't ignore the signs that you're seeing. Really focus here on your abundance, your growth. That is what this Wheel of Fortune is all about. It is Jupiter energy, so it always wants to propel you forward. It always wants you to keep moving, keep going. Let's go after exactly what we want. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Star, you're healing. You're definitely healing. So the star is about healing, but it's also about going after your wishes here. And so clarifying the Nine of Swords, this is what's helping you get out of it. You've kind of shifted your focus onto the things that you want, to the goals that you've set for yourself. And really, how do you go about getting them? Because that's where you find your balance. Tell me about the Three of Swords here for Taurus. Ten of Pentacles. One of your goals looks like it is long-term stability here. So Ten of Pentacles, it's usually one of the marriage cards. I'm getting a lot of you energy in this reading. I'm not getting another person. And so this does indicate to me that you have some sort of longevity. Whatever the goal that you want to achieve, whatever you've set for yourself, there is like a physical, tangible component to it where you want this kind of long-term stability. Could be connected to finances here. And that could be part of the issue. If you had financial goals set and then you were with somebody here in the past who maybe had you spending lavishly, really wasn't giving you an opportunity to save your money and really set yourself up for long-term success here, that's going to become very clear to you as we progress through this eclipse. And the energy is not going to be just that day either. I mean, this is kind of a lingering effect. With the Temperance, I'm getting the Moon. I love it. This is when you're going to start to become balanced. There's a lot happening with this eclipse. For you, there is a lot happening here. The moon is what's going to help you balance. The moon's also your emotions. And so there is some sort of clarity that's going to come with this eclipse. You're going to start to recognize things and just recognize the pattern, recognize your goals, your dreams, and just see where maybe you can go now. Because it feels a lot like you're very future oriented. You're not really looking at the past. You're not trying to do any kind of hindsighting to figure out what worked, what didn't work, anything like that. You're really goal oriented. With the King of Cups, I'm getting the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is closing that painful cycle. It's about putting the past behind you. That's exactly what you're doing. Your inner self, your inner masculine and feminine is coming into alignment. Your emotions are coming into alignment here. With the 7 of Pentacles, I'm getting the Hierophant energy. Hierophant's another one of those marriage cards. So if you are looking for that kind of relationship here, it does look like you're setting yourself up to be ready for the next relationship. You're not at the point yet where you're ready for it, but you are definitely on that path. And you're really almost in a way, you're really motivating yourself to do it. There isn't anything else here that's really pushing you. I mean, we do have these fated events happening here, but a lot of your desire to move forward is coming from within you. Tell me about the King of Wands. King of Wands. So definitely all eyes forward, moving forward. That King of Wands is not a stagnant energy by any stretch. This is somebody who is fearless, not afraid to go after what he or she wants. And I love to see that showing up in your hopes or fears, because this is what motivates you. It's your passions. It's this desire for change specifically. Those words, desire for change, are really coming across here. Love to see that showing up, because the more that I see that in your hope, the more that I know that there's nothing that's going to prevent you from moving forward. You're not going to be held back. Even when the veil is lifted and you're able to see the past with more clarity, it's not going to mean anything. You've already moved on from it. And with the moon, I'm getting the 10 of Cups. I love this reading for you, Taurus. I mean, this is really significant. A lot of emotions, a lot of rebalancing, moving forward, leaving the past behind. Love it. So Taurus, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.